ready for this life-changing broadcast experience? It is time for the Temedeo Ogun Show, starring your favorite host and your most influential studio guest. Welcome to the Temedeo Ogun Show, your today's hit global lifestyle magazine show by TOCSS Foundation International USA Inc. Do you wake up every morning to bad news, fair news, or even sad news? No more. The Temedeo Ogun Show brings you inspiring news and engaging conversations to empower you and to help you choose to be happy. Grab a cup of coffee, tea, juice, or water and call your buddies. Tell them it's time for the Temedeo Ogun Show on your most exciting station. We have the latest soul hits, hottest celebrities list, and transformational discourse with African leaders and global influencers. Let's do this. Call in and let's connect. It is the Temedeo Ogun Show.
Right now, we'll go for a break. Yes, we'll go for a break. Remember, the phone line will soon be open. Meanwhile, you can join the conversation on social media at TOCSS Foundation, hashtag the Temedeo Ogun Show. All right, then.
Guys, it is still your hit show on air. It is the Temedeo Ogun Show. Let's do it.
The Temedeo Ogun Show radio drama read series segment. Grab your popcorn now and enjoy the drama read series with us.
The CEO. Copyright TOCSS. TOCSS. Written by Organ T. www.tocs.org. YouTube channel at TOCSS TV. Establishing short. Lagos, Nigeria skyline. 1. Interior. Event hall. Night. The board chairman of Bonus Group Worldwide, Chief Stevens, 60s, black male, is in a semi-mass choir, singing Christmas carol at the company Christmas party. He is standing next to Dr. Ade, 30s, black male, the Bonus Group Pharmaceutical CEO. The MC, 30s, black female, approaches the podium while the choir concludes singing. The entire crowd, employees and guests, stands in ovation. The MC gets the mic and signals for everyone to sit. As the choir goes to their seats, the crowd starts clapping. MC.
Let's give it up for the Bonus Pharmaceutical Mass Choir one more time. Next year, we hope to have the entire Bonus Group worldwide. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for doing this with us. It means a lot to us at Bonus Group Pharmaceuticals.
The crowd applauds. 2. Interior parking lot day. Chief Stevens is having a conversation with Dr. Ade, the CEO of the Bonus Pharmaceuticals company, on the phone as he steps out of his car and walks towards Dr. Ade, who is talking into the phone and running towards Chief Stevens' car. Chief Stevens.
What is going on here, Ade?
Dr. Ade stops in front of the chairman, breathing so hard. Dr. Ade.
Good morning, Chief.
Chief Stevens shakes hands with Dr. Ade. Dr. Ade continued.
Sir, I know how to fix this problem. Don't worry. What we need to do is to raise the pricing of our existing patent drugs. That should help while we address this blackmail.
Chief Stevens responds with a deep tone.
Meaning?
Dr. Ade.
What it means, sir, is that we would maximize our profits on existing patent drugs to help us offset these legal claims.
Chief Stevens.
That sounds reasonable. But how do we start off on pricing and regulation processes?
Dr. Ade.
I am working on that, sir.
Chief Stevens pats Dr. Ade on his back.
Work faster, Ade. Are you guys ready for the board meeting?
Dr. Ade?
Yes, sir. We started already, like you instructed.
Chief Stevens, walking away from Ade.
Okay, let's go in.
3. Interior Boardroom Day. Chief Stevens.
Thank you for the vote on the Quality and Pricing Improvement Program. Now we can face all these drug patent reformation activists head on.
The members applaud. Chief Stevens continued.
Yes, we spent a lot of money and time, and some folks somewhere want to get in our way of maximizing profit with this generic drug development thing. Big joke.
The members applaud again. Chief Stevens continued.
Enough is enough. We have allowed this nonsense in the past, but that is it. For our new cancer drug, no one messes around. Understood?
He turns to Dr. Ade. Chief Stevens continued.
We need to get as much patent protection as we can get. I want 38 years at least. Can you?
Dr. Ade.
Yes, sir. We have our men at the Food and Drug Institute working on that already. This establishment will not go bankrupt under my watch.
The members applaud. Dr. Ade continued.
Sir, the project manager will be briefing us later on the outcome of the ideation retreat. I think we might be on our way to catching in on more money from a potential investment. There is war everywhere and guns are needed. We must sell weapons.
The members laugh loud. 4. Interior House Chamber Day. Dr. Ade, who is representing Chief Stevens at the public hearing, hosted by the House Committee on Public Safety, is looking at the committee chairman. 60s, black male, who starts coughing. Committee chairman.
I hear that the board chairman of Bonus Group Worldwide is not here today, and the CEO will be representing him.
Committee whip.
Yes, sorry chairman. Dr. Ade is the CEO of the pharmaceutical company and he is ready to take the committee's question.
Dr. Ade takes the seat prepared for him. The committee's legal advisor, 40s, black female, stands and points towards the Bible and the Quran as Dr. Ade stands to his feet. Committee legal advisor.
Are you a Christian or a Muslim?
Dr. Ade.
Christian, Your Honor.
Intercourt. 5. Exterior, public hearing room lobby, same day. A group of people is chanting slogans while standing outside the room. The group's coordinator, Adedoyin, 20s, black female, chants with them. The group members are holding cards with anti-bonus group slogans written on them. Some journalists, Blessing, 20s, black female, Ibukun Olua, 20s, black female, and Dele, 20s, black male, are standing to interview Adedoyin. Adedoyin raises her hand to calm the crowd. Journalist Blessing.
So what is the purpose of your action today?
Adedoyin.
We are here to demand justice for the almost 200 million Nigerian people who the bonus group is putting at risk daily.
Journalist Dele.
So when you say risks, you mean?
Adedoyin.
We mean that bonus group has been developing and marketing high-risk drugs that have been killing the Nigerian people without anyone demanding justice. The latest is the HIV and cancer drugs they brought in from US.
Journalist Ibukun Olua.
Please, what about the HIV and cancer drugs? Because we have many people taking those particular drugs already. Should they worry or something?
Adedoyin.
Yes, they should worry big. The bonus group is a global brand, if you know what I mean. Many of their drugs, including the HIV and cancer drugs, which they have a monopoly on by the way, has been banned in the US years ago. The drug causes bone loss and kidney problem, and it is still on sale in Nigeria. Why?
Journalist Dele.
So what you are saying, ma'am, is that the Food and Drug Institute approved drugs that have been banned in the US years ago?
Adedoyin.
Yes, the bonus group worldwide has been doing this for years, and we have been monitoring them. Now, we have multiple evidences and paperwork to stop them.
Journalist Blessing.
God have mercy! Do you really have your facts right?
Adedoyin.
These things happen over and over in the US too. We have some spoilers who try to sell bad drugs too. But once the government finds out, they are banned, and I tell you, it does not happen with crucial drugs like these ones. Because those drugs are tested and approved before they can be sold.
Journalist Ibukun Oluwa.
So who tests these drugs and who imported them into Nigeria?
Adedoyin.
I don't know. That is the reason why many banned foreign drugs are all over Africa. The painful thing is that these people don't give the same opportunities to us. No compensation when harm is caused to the patients who take those drugs.
Journalist Dele.
What do you mean by that, ma'am?
Adedoyin.
I mean, the same bonus company complies with the US regulations to provide cash compensations to people who suffer as a result of taking their drugs. But here, there is nothing. No compensation, no apologies, not even a lawsuit against them.
The group starts chanting, "Comrades,
Nigerian lives matter too.
Adedoyin.
Yes, the US has organizations, NGOs, etc. testing for safety of drugs, but nothing like that here. There is this provision to compensate sufferers and their family too. Justice are sought through lawsuits.
The group applauds. Adedoyin continued,
I must add this. This is not to say that patients should stop taking their medications. If they like, they can and maybe should visit their doctors to know all the options they have and demand to know the side effects of the drugs they are taking. It is that simple.
The group chants, "Comrades,
Nigerian lives matter."
Adedoyin raises her fist to stop the group. Adedoyin.
I mean, huge sum of money. Cash compensation to augment for the pain they have caused. And this is not about the compensation only. It is about bad health care system.
Intercourt. 6. Interior House Chamber. Day. Dr. Ade is sitting in front of the committee members and surrounded by the public in attendance at the hearing. Honorable Nkem Olushola.
So, to your point, you were not aware that the drugs have such grave consequences, or you are not aware of the recorded deaths. Which one?
Dr. Ade.
Honorable, what I am saying is that we have not broken any law, whether with the drug business or the gun business.
Honorable Nkem Olushola, furious.
Your point exactly?
Dr. Ade.
Just like the car business, we have people sell cars that cannot be sold in America and that kill people every day, but nobody is saying a word. In my opinion, this is a political rhetoric.
Honorable Nkem Olushola.
So as a drug company, leave the gun importation part. This is for another day. Hopefully, with your board chairman.
Dr. Ade.
We can talk about that too if you want, Honorable.
Honorable Nkem Olushola, angry.
Dr. Ade, we are not joking here. Please. My point is, as a drug company, even if the Nigerian government does not have a standard drug testing or monitoring tool, don't you have a duty of care?
Dr. Ade.
We give scholarships, we sponsor reality shows, and we even pay for government officials trips to attend global conferences abroad.
Honorable Nkem Olushola.
I thought the bonus group was better than this. So all you know about duty of care is...
Honorable Nkem Olushola picks her glass of water and drinks. Honorable Nkem Olushola continued.
Sad to listen to you say what you have just said. You do have the duty of care to disclose all findings about your products and services, including the legal cash compensation that goes with such matters.
Dr. Ade.
Honorable
Nkem Olushola interrupts.
Dr. Ade, I am not surprised that you do not know that. That was a statement, not a question. Thanks for your participation though, Mr. Chairman. I yield my time.
Committee Chairman.
Honorable Ola Ajayi, you have the floor.
7. Interior, Ade's hotel room night. Dr. Ade is in his bathrobe inside his hotel room and he hears a knock at the door. Dr. Ade.
Yes?
Dulapo whispers.
Dolapo Kukuni.
Dr. Ade gets the door.
Oh, the chairman wants me?
He wraps himself with his bathrobe. Dulapo.
No, I need you.
Ade walks from the door to face the window. Dr. Ade.
Dulapo, this won't work with me. I can't eat from the chairman's plate. It is not done.
Dulapo massages his back.
You are smarter than this.
Dulapo continued.
I have the power to make you the next chairman of Bonus Group Worldwide. And you know that. Chief and I saw the video of your performance at the hearing. Let's do this.
Dr. Ade whispers.
Dolly baby, where is Chief?
Dulapo.
He is in a meeting at Aso Rock. The president sent for him.
He responds lustfully.
Dr. Ade.
Okay. Massage here too.
8. Interior. Chief's hotel room. Same day. Dulapo is in bed in the hotel room, and Chief Dr. Stevens steps out of the bathroom. Chief Stevens.
That was a very good morning meal, if you know what I mean.
Dulapo.
Anything for you, doctor. Sorry, Chief.
Dulapo signals Chief Stevens to come closer.
Chief Stevens.
Dulapo, I have to go back to the president this morning. He's cooking something that might knock all our enemies down.
Dulapo.
One more?
Chief Stevens starts wearing his pair of pants.
Chief Stevens.
By the way, how did the test go with Ade? I need to mark all the enemies within before it gets too late. Did he desire you?
Dulapo sits up from the bed and looks suspiciously at Chief. Dulapo.
No, nothing. That your CEO does not have liver.
Chief Stevens.
That's my boy. I knew it.
Dulapo.
He behaved so dumb. He even said he can never eat from the same plate with Chief.
Chief Stevens kisses Dulapo.
He deserves a bonus for that. You too.
Dulapo takes a deep breath.
9. Interior. Adedoyin's living room. Day. Adedoyin is with Bemi, 20s, black female, her sister, who has a rare disease, her uncle, ID, 50s, black male, is visiting with them. ID.
I am listening, Adedoyin. How did your sister become this? The last time I heard of you was that the NGO you work for has offered to give her the very expensive drugs to help speed up her recovery.
Adedoyin.
Yes, uncle. Bemi is on the drug and that is why she's still alive.
ID.
You call this alive? Your sister has become this and you...
Adedoyin interrupts.
Uncle, the medicine works, but we didn't know it has high possibilities of causing other deadly health complications. We were unaware, but we are on it now.
ID.
You see, the disease did not kill your sister. By the way, why was she sent home from the hospital like this?
Adedoyin.
Uncle, no more money. I sold my car to keep her this long at the hospital. The hospital management said we were owing too much.
ID.
So what do we do? Watch her die of disease caused by a drug?
Bemi suddenly begins to gasp for breath, and Adedoyin starts doing CPR on her. Their uncle calls 122, but Bemi gives up her ghost before the ambulance arrives. The ambulance arrives, and Adedoyin and her uncle can hear the siren while they cry, holding Bemi. Establishing shot. Abuja skyline. 10. Interior/exterior. Car day. Chief Stevens is chauffeur driven and he talks to Dulapo on phone. Chief Stevens, into phone, chuckles.
Dolly baby, our enemies have failed. You are talking to the next Honorable Minister of Health nominee.
Dulapo, VO.
For real, Chief? Is that why the president sent for you? This country, eh?
She laughs out. Enter court. 11. Interior. Ade's hotel bedroom. Day. Split screen. Dulapo is in bed with Ade. Chief Stevens.
My dear, we need to be in control and dine with the government of this country if our businesses must thrive well. All this public hearing will end soon.
Dulapo chuckles.
True, the healthcare system will be in your hands, Chief. Congrats. Where are you now?
Chief Stevens smiles.
Thank you, my lucky charm. I am on my way back to the hotel. Call Ade to inform him about our jackpot, and everyone should get ready for a party. We are leaving for Lagos first thing tomorrow morning.
End of split screen. Interior, Ade's hotel room. Continuous. Dr. Ade kisses Dulapo quietly on her cheek and she chuckles. Chief Stevens, VO.
What is funny, Dolly baby?
Dulapo, into phone.
Nothing, Chief. I was just wondering how stupid all these powerful men are. They think everything is about power and money. See you, a nominee for Minister of Health for the Federal Republic of Nigeria already. Congratulations, my love.
Dr. Ade speaks quietly. Dr. Ade, looking jealous.
What was that about?
Chief Stevens, VO.
Dolly baby, who was that?
Dulapo signals Dr. Ade to keep quiet. On bed, eyes shut, Dulapo cuddles Dr. Ade and they both roll over each other in bed. Dulapo clears her throat to speak. Dulapo.
Nobody, Chief. Maybe the housekeepers. They've been cleaning the bathroom. Missing you already.
She hastily drops the phone and rolls over Dr. Ade. There is a knock at the door. Dr. Ade.
Are you expecting anyone? What if it's Chief?
Dulapo.
No, maybe the housekeeper, for real now.
She jumps out of the bed and gets the door. She starts talking before opening the door. Dulapo continued.
Hey, I don't need you guys now.
She opens the door and sees 4 EFC officers, 20s, black females, in EFC jacket. She is startled. Dulapo continued.
What?
Ade jumps out of the bed to join Dulapo. Dr. Ade.
What's going on here?
The officers are wearing fierce look. On off-the-shoulder shot, OTS of EFC Officer 1, 30s, black female, with Dr. Ade and Dulapo. EFC Officer 1.
Nothing really. Stay calm. So we are here to get your cooperation, if you know what I mean.
On reverse shot, Dr. Ade.
What could you need our cooperation with? You are economic and financial crime officers.
On wide shot, EFC Officer 2.
My friends, this is simple. We know you two work for Chief Bonus of the Bonus Group, right?
EFC Officer 1.
We need you to flip on him. We don't want you. Our target is Chief, but we need you to cooperate for us to get all the evidence we need to nail him.
EFC Officer 2.
Yes. Don't try to play smart because the presidency is aware of this operation. This has gone beyond an activism campaign against corruption. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria will not tolerate corruption in any form or shape, not anymore.
Dulapo.
This is not looking good at all. I thought the President just nominated Chief for ministerial position.
Dr. Ade interrupts.
This sounds familiar. I think they used that to get him unsuspicious of their plan. This is intelligence, I tell you. So officers, you said if we cooperate, what?
EFC Officer 2.
Yes. If you two cooperate, remember, we already have everything to pin you both. But you two are small fries. Who we need is Chief Bonus. If you two agree to snitch for us, you will walk out free. We have everything planned out. And if you play dirty, be assured you two will rot in jail. While Chief becomes the Minister of Health. Do you get?
Dr. Ade looks at Dulapo with so much confusion on his face. 12. Interior, Event Hall, night. Chief Bonus is giving an address at a government function. The 4 EFC officers lead Dr. Ade and Dulapo to the podium. The crowd startles when they see the officers in EFC jacket. Chief Bonus face charges as he sees Dr. Ade and Dulapo in handcuff. EFC Officer 1 takes the microphone from Chief Bonus. EFC Officer 1.
Chief, don't be afraid. Everyone stay calm and don't be scared. We are here to serve an arrest warrant.
Chief Bonus looks at Dulapo and Dr. Ade. The hall is now very quiet and everyone looking in panic. EFC Officer 1 continued.
Like I said, Chief, you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent because anything you say shall and will be used against you in the court of law.
Chief Stevens.
Stay calm, everyone. There must be a mix-up somewhere. Does your boss know this?
EFC Officer 2.
Chief, please move or we move you.
Chief Stevens looked at Dulapo and Dr. Ade again as he puts his hands behind for the officer to handcuff him. EFC Officer 2 handcuffs Chief Stevens and lead him out of the event hall. Chief Stevens.
You two had better be innocent. I will find out everything, and God help you both when I find out.
He starts moving in the company of the officers, Dr. Ade and Dulapo. The end. Fade out.
Safe. It's a wrap on the show. Many thanks to our guest today, Commander Clement Oladele. Thank you so much for coming through. And don't forget, keep listening to know when the winners will redeem their gifts on the show. Many thanks to our amiable in-house studio support team, our supervising alternate producer, Ted Paul, our show producers, Tonye Organ and Priye Organ, the TOCSS Professional Hub, Lagos for ground management support, and finally to our show creator, executive producer, and executive president, Temidayo Organ. Thank you so much. Join us again next week on the same station.
Thank you for watching or listening to the Temidayo Ogun Show today. If you loved today's episode, tweet us at TOCSS Foundation to excite us and continue the conversation. You can also like us on Facebook at TOCSS07 and subscribe to our YouTube channel at TOCSS TV. That is TOCSS TV. For self-help consultations and resources to help you develop your best self, email us. Be sure to visit our website at www.talks.org and join us next week on this station. Bye.